Hey guys, it's Gina, and today we're going to be going over our weekly. And I know that if you've already watched part one, you know about the pain that I'm in, and had a little bit of a rough afternoon. So if you could just think of the Gina when you're thinking, I'd appreciate it. But this week's topic is enjoy eating out. Plan for stress-free, fun, and delicious away from home dining thanks to 0 points foods and rollovers. So a lot of our meeting was talking about, do you have a plan in place when you have to go out to restaurants? And the question was posed. The main part of this topic was, um, do you have a different plan if it is just going out on a Wednesday night versus a special event, a birthday, an anniversary, date night? Do you think differently when it's those events? Do you plan differently? Do you plan at all if it's a special occasion? We got some really interesting answers in our meeting. Some shocking, some, typical. I don't plan at all. If it's a birthday, I'm going to eat whatever I want. Some, which was wonderful, and I have actually done this myself. I schedule 3 meals in the tracker for the restaurant, and I choose from those 3 meals that are already in my tracker when I get there. So we had a wide variety of answers, and a lot of the topic of conversation in our meeting was about that. One of the, in my personal experience, main things we talked about was I shared how Sandy, Carrie, and I are doing the Blue Dot Challenge right now, and that also I'm doing a challenge of not weighing and not checking my weight or the scale for the whole month of February and check the outcome. So they're following me on that, see how that works out. So it says, enjoy eating out. Weight Watchers Freestyle is all about livability. The program gives you the flexibility and freedom to enjoy social occasions with family and friends. And then it talked about the trick is to do planning ahead of time. Be prepared. Don't wait till you get there and then feel rushed or hindered that you're making someone wait or give me just another minute. Just have a plan before you ever get there. Bank your rollovers in that week and prepare yourself for the event that's coming up, and just decide ahead of time what you want to eat. Make sure that you go through the Weight Watchers app and be ahead of the game there, because you can get all the points in the app, and you all know that. The main thing is to just be prepared ahead of time. Says what to do, plan your meal, and then it gives you the instructions on how to find those things in your app. And I think we've already went over that a couple of weeks ago. So if you have any questions about your app, a couple of things. One is you can find it yourself if you go to your app and push the help button. You can talk to someone live 24/7, and I love that part. If my phone's dead, but let's see if it'll come up here. So you're on your app. Ooh, it's looking really bright. And this little help button down here that I pushed will give you, and it goes to the little carrot guy, and you can push a live chat button right there. I'm not going to push it because I already did that today. I had a question about non-fat, fat-free. Non-fat, fat-free. Is that not the same thing? Fat-free yogurt versus fat-free Greek yogurt. Does one count? Do they both count? Because we had some questions arise about that. And true and in fact, as long as it is unsweetened, they both count. So I was asking the little help lady. Her name was Margaret. Thanks, Margaret. I know she doesn't watch me today. And then of course we have the think again option in here. And so it says, think again, eating out with friends and family doesn't have to feel hard or complicated. Here's how to make confident, delicious decisions. And it says an unhelpful thought might be, my favorite restaurant is a local Mexican place, and there's no way for me to know the smart points values of the foods they serve. Well, let me just be clear. My favorite restaurant is a local Mexican joint, and I know the owner, and he's created something specifically for me. I mean, it's not was created prior to that, but they don't use any fat, and you've seen it. It was I actually showed a picture of it in the first part of this video, today's vlog, and it is I have to count the tortilla. The chicken is free, the green sauce is free, and I put the Mexican cheese on the side. And at the end of the day, I maybe use a teaspoon of cheese. So I go ahead and count that, and it makes for a very doable meal. Now, people say, yeah, but the chips and salsa. I count out 8 tortilla chips, count the points for them, and I eat about 5 of them. I'm okay with that. It works for me. I'm full when I leave. I'm satisfied when I leave, and it works. So that was the unhelpful thought. A helpful thought might be, I may not know the exact smart points at my local eatery, but I can estimate using similar dishes that other Mexican restaurants have. Okay, and that's true, and in fact, you can and you have to if you don't have exact points. The problem that I see with that is an enchilada at one restaurant does not equal an enchilada at another restaurant, because you don't know what kind of fats they use, what kind of sour creams they use, or any type of creams, oil, all that stuff is different from restaurant to restaurant. So you have to make wise decisions, but you have to know what you're deciding on. An unhelpful thought might be, my friends want to celebrate Valentine's Day at the pub. I'll never be able to stick to budget, so I shouldn't bother tracking. But a helpful thought might be, Valentine's Day is a special night. It's okay if I eat more today than I do other days. That's where my weeklies, rollovers, and 0-point foods come in. True, and in fact, those are both good. Inspiration from the community, and so one of them, it says, a tip from a leader. Because of the program flexibility, I feel free to try new dishes like the mahi-mahi and shrimp dish at my local favorite Italian restaurant. My local favorite Italian restaurant, well, there's one that I love called Angelini's, but at Olive Garden, a bowl of pasta fagioli soup is 2 points, and their salad with the low-fat dressing, I think, was 4. So you can feasibly eat lunch for 6 points at Olive Garden. Totally doable. Don't eat the breadsticks. And if you eat them, I think, I don't know, I've not ate one, but 4 points a piece? Somewhere in there. I don't really know. You guys might know. Let me know below if you do. Not that it matters, because I probably wouldn't eat them, because I like bread with butter. And that, yeah, there's a little bit of butter brushed on there, but no, I like bread and butter. And the colder, the better. Because I don't really care for melted butter. Look at that cute little heart. Little pizza. Cauliflower crust pizza with mozzarella and pepperoni. So adorable. I would eat that. I would totally eat that. Cute. There's your recipe. And that's the end of the weekly this week. Not even a coupon on the back. All right, I'm going to go. I've had a completely stressful day. I have a headache. I'm going to go and get settled. And I have right behind me, that bag, those bags. I have a giveaway going on my crochet channel. So I got to get that up and filmed and going. And I got to get my last giveaway given away. I got to mail it out. Sorry, Missy. I'll get it mailed out. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. God bless.